Yeah, and this is actually, I view as a good thing. Like, I think that Maru is right that you need to have the Viking advantage. Like, he focused on it more than anyone, but I like that Kier's falling back into the style that we see out of him. This is where he's going to be more comfortable. This is Kier playing Kier.
Yeah.
And Kier is the best Kier player that there is. Probably TY could play Kier better, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Well, it's tough to break a ramp like this, even though there's only a few like mishmash of units here from Kier. He doesn't know if like a bunch of Marines are going to run down the ramp and doesn't want to commit there.
Yeah.
And TY would never like actually take a risk ever, so that's...
Yeah. This is what TY has to do, though. He has to get aggressive because right now we have Kier on the double engineering bay with the 3 command centers.
Oh.
If he makes it to late game, he's ahead.
He's going to kill the stim, Artosis. There it goes. And every Terran player ever is going to write, like, you know, go to upvote the Reddit thread tomorrow about how you should be able to make islands on both sides of barracks. Like,
yeah. Well, I tell you, I was a Terran in StarCraft 1 for like 10 years, and yes, that is very annoying. If he's on the other side of the map, his stim finishes.
Yeah. Like, that's just how it is.
That's all there is to it.
That's the way the Terran works.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but
he's actually going to lose the CC potentially as well. Like, he needs to repair that. Yeah, this is like... I mean, it's incredible how much damage TY's been able to get with this pressure.
Yeah, it's just add-ons, too. It's like, this is... Kier probably has tears in his eyes. Like, this is...
Yeah,
what
it's like
brutal... And it's not like it's even happening against Protoss. It's happening against another Terran.
He couldn't even, like, his barracks could be, like, maybe even, like, a little bit slightly more to the left, but it's not like he really messed up his building placement or anything either. It's just, like, that's how this works. TY's like, oh, should have been 2 X's to the left. I've already seen it. Like, he's like, I already know.
Oh, you should have spawned on the right side of the map.
Like, TY
Sorry, buddy, I'm going to the finals.
his retinas can, like, see the exact range of a siege tank. Like, you know how we see the circles when you click on it and there's the observer? Like, he sees that all the time. He's like, yeah, I know this actually just hits the add-ons. You're dead. I mean, this is not a lost game for Kier here, but he lost, you know, a significant amount of production from losing those reactors. And without stim, he can no longer pressure, and he can never really take a fight unless he's defending.
Yeah, it's very tough now, and like any Terran knows that if you lose stim, that's one of the longest upgrades in the whole game.
Yeah, it's so powerful, you know.
Yeah, like, it takes about, I don't know, you know.
Without stim, he's never going to defend this.
A long time. Yeah, this is very tough. TY getting in here, more damage going down. In the meantime, he has taken a 3rd base as well.
I don't know if Kier could actually ever deal with this, and if he ever gets units up, they won't have stim. He's going to lose an ungodly amount of SCVs, and will never be able to kill his tanks if he just picks them up. Like, this is so much damage. Yeah,
you know, luckily he does actually have these auto turrets. That's helping him a lot to break through.
And the Viking as well. But look at this stim, that advantage, plus the Cyclone here. He's going to try to break through this with tanks in tank mode. And look at that, stim wins him the game here, basically. Now this base is exposed. GG, TY, going to his very first finals. Dude. A decade of pro gaming finally gets him here.
Damn, does he deserve it. This guy is something else. Wow. Just wow. Like, I just getting chills over my body having watched that. I'm so happy to just be here and be alive.
You know, I wanted a closer series. I think everybody did, but what we saw there was like watching the best painter in the world paint the best picture of what, like,
it was
anyone should strive to be. Like,
StarCraft is art, and TY is a master of that art. It was wonderfully played. Kier looked really great at points in this series. He's a super strong Terran, and, you know, he deserved this round of 4 for sure.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
Absolutely did.
And you know what? I'm going to say something controversial. I said this about, like, he may have won the finals if he beat Innovation last time, but if he was on the other side with Deer, he might be on the finals anyways. But he hits TY, and he's out.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right. I mean, he goes to the finals. So sick. We're going to go ahead and jump to a quick interview. And, all right, I guess Wolf is going to jump out and, what is up, Sojung? I guess you were right. Like,
I know, I was the closest one, guys.
Yeah, you were.
We have TY as a finalist, Terran, guys. Here we have the statistics that I just quickly translated. Hope I got them all right. But if you would read them off for me.
Yeah, I know. Look at this stuff. Like, Innovation is the only Terran in a finals For
Yeah.
3 years and 6 months.
And
That
look
is
at
a
it.
long time.
For KT Rolster, ever since Splash, there has been no Terran finalist, and TY is the first ever Terran to go to an individual league
Wow.
finals. Well, I mean, for Pro League, they have been to finals, but TY is the one to do it, and
Yeah.
he's going to go to COEX, guys. Come
And-
to COEX.
That's right. And in fact, look at this. Like, you know, in that cross finals thing, Stats is already there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have maybe TY there too.
This is TY from KT Rolster. Congratulations to TY. Look at all the fans screaming. It was just amazing. 4-0. Hello, guys. Let's see how he feels.
사실 게이머를 시작하면서
Well, after I started my gamer life,
은퇴하기 전에 꼭
I really wanted to go to
싶었다는
the
생각이
finalist
항상
stage
갖고
before I
있었는데
retired, and now that
기회나마 밟게 돼서 너무 기쁘고요.
I don't know if this is late,
좋은
but I've
기회에서
made it,
꼭
and it's a good
우승까지 해보고
opportunity,
싶어요.
and I want to take the Victory Cup, and it's 3,060 days. It's very touching. Let's see how he felt after he got that last
드디어
GG.
가는가 생각했을 때
I was just
항상
thinking,
좀,
oh, am I really gonna go? Am I really going?
개인 리그 때 꼭
Well,
중요한
in really
순간에
important moments,
스스로 너무 말려가지고
I just,
떨어진
went
경우가
overpaced
굉장히 많았거든요.
and I
그게
got eliminated,
반복되면서
and
벌써
that just
10년이라는
happened
시간이
over and over
흘렀는데
for me, and
이번만큼은
10
좀
years
다르다고
passed, and for
생각했는데
me, I
이렇게
thought it was
올라가게
different
돼서
this time, and I'm really happy I made it this time.
강산도 변한다 그러거든요.
You know, there's a Korean saying, 10 years it takes mountains and rivers to change,
힘들었던 시간들이 있었을 것
and
같아요.
it must have been hard for TY, you know.
저 개인
And he
리그에
says,
대해서 항상 매번
For individual league,
열심히
every time I did
준비했는데
prepare hard,
준비한 만큼
but
좀 그게 부담으로 많이
it
다가와가지고
came to me as pressure
많이
sometimes,
떨어졌던 것
and that's
같은데
why
이번에는
I got, I dropped out, but I thought I would enjoy it sometimes, and that's why I had good results.
넘는 시간 동안
Well, it was over 3,000 days
전태양 선수 버틸 수 있었던
for
그
TY.
원동력
Let's see what the
아무래도 그
motivation
사람들이
was
아닐까요?
네,
for
일단
TY.
항상 부모님이
Well, parents
응원해주시고
supporting
또
me all the time,
팀원들이나 뭐
and my
팬분들이
teammates,
항상
fans, of
끊임없이
course.
이제 벌써
constantly. It's been 10 years.
되는데 10년 동안
Yeah.
매년마다
So long.
Every
선물도
year
주고
they
항상 잘
give me
챙겨주시거든요, 저희 팬분들이.
on my anniversary and stuff.
그거에
So,
대한 보답을 이제
and I
드디어
think
조금이나마
I think I was able to repay them at least a little bit.
좋아하고 계실 것 같아요.
I think
지금
everyone's
고마운
really
사람들
happy.
막 생각이 날 것 같은데
I think he
가장
has a lot on
떠오르는 이유가 있어요.
his mind.
일단 팬분들
Well, I
팀원들
think
너무
my
다
fans,
고맙지만
teammates,
일단
but
부모님이
I think my parents
제가
pop into my
게이머
head the
시작할
first
때부터
because ever
항상
since I
또
started gaming life as a gamer, professional
좀
gamer, they have been
뒤에서
supporting me
봐주셨는데
from the behind,
경기장도
from behind,
게임 보는 걸 굉장히 좋아하세요. 근데
and they like watching me play
제가 좀
games.
부담이 될까봐
and
9년 동안 경기장도 한
They
번도 안
haven't been.
오셨거든요.
They
근데
didn't come
네,
to
그래서
the
꼭
studio for 9 years
결승을
because
가서
they thought it would
부모님을
give me
좀
pressure.
이번에는
So,
10년
but this
만에
time,
초대를 하고
I think
싶습니다.
I want to
네,
invite
어머니
them to
아버지께서
COEX
10년 만에
in
경기장에 오시는
in about 10 years.
이런 경사가 있게 됐습니다.
Well, I'm getting
사실
chills
또
for now,
팀원들의 많은
but
결승점을
I think
지켜보면서
teammates
부럽기도
helped
많이
him
했을 것
out a
같아요.
lot too for
팀
the
내 반응 어떨 것
individual league.
같아요?
Let's see how
사실,
what the teammates would say.
개인 리그에 대해서 제가 크게 생각을 안 갖고
Well,
있었는데
I don't really
이번에
have a big thought on an
대학교도
individual league, but
결승에
Stats
갔잖아요,
made it
9년 만에.
to finals
좀
2 in 9 years.
이게 언젠가는 그래도
I
은퇴하기 전에 한
thought
번쯤 무대를
that
밟아보고
I
싶다는
would go.
생각도
I thought I
들더라고요.
really wanted to go to the
그래서
final
남은
stage too,
GSL을
and now that
열심히
I've
연습했더니
and then I
성과가
practiced
잘 나온
for
것 같아요.
GSL really hard,
그렇게
and
전태양
I made
선수가
it.
이렇게 노력한 그 결실을 보게 돼서 정말 기쁘네요. 전태양 선수 이제 바로
And
내일
now-
모레
네.
이제 4강 2경기에서
And now in about 2 days, his
야외 결승
opponent
무대에서
will be
당당하게 서 이제
decided.
상대가 가려집니다.
네.
이 선수 정말 평생 잊지 못할 상대가
This
될
person
거거든요.
will be his
누가
unforgettable
봤으면 좋겠어요.
opponent. Let's see who he
둘 다
prefers. And he says
친하고
he's close to both of them,
예전부터 알고
and
지냈던
they've known
형들이
older bros.
네.
He's known them for a long time, and he doesn't really mind. But still, he doesn't want to go for a team kill. He doesn't.
이겼으면 좋긴
So he
한데
too wants
네.
his teammate to lose.
또 팀킬을
Yeah.
하기가 싫고
I don't want a
애매한
team
것
kill.
같아요.
It's kind of weird. It's really
팀킬
hard to say.
또 참 애매하고 미안하고
He feels sorry for a team kill, but still, maybe so he wants to be supporting for Gear. We don't know what's gonna
자,
happen.
이제 올드
But now-
분들부터 또 최근에 팬들까지 정말 많은 분들이 응원해 주시기에
Lots
더
of fans
힘내서
have been
준비해
supporting
오시겠습니다.
for TY.
마지막으로 한마디
Let's see what his last comments are for tonight.
되게 게이머 된 지 오래됐는데
It's been a long
이렇게
time
좀,
since I've become a great gamer.
이제 두 번 다시 제 생각에 두 번 다시 안 올
I don't
기회인
think
것 같아요.
this is an
그러니까
opportunity that will ever come to me
최선을
again. I will
다해서
try my
힘을
best
습산해서
and
결승전
try
준비할
all my
테니까
might
많이
to prepare for the finals.
응원을
So just come to
와주셨으면
correct,
좋겠습니다.
cheer for me.
감사합니다.
And this was
전태양 선수
TY
다시 한번 이
from
3,000일
KT
만의
Roaster,
결승
and
축하드립니다.
congratulations to TY for making it to the
네.
finals.
자,
For
이렇게 2016년
and
첫
I'm just
번째
gonna go away.
결승 진출
That was awkward. I'm gonna hand it over to Wolf,
All
and I
right.
will see you guys on Friday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Sojung.
이 경기로 다시 돌아오겠습니다.
Okay, so Wolf,
What up?
to put this in perspective, can you remember a time where before the season began, we're like, this guy's probably going to win, and then he made it to the finals? Like, that doesn't happen too often. Like
yeah.
maybe with MVP or something.
Yeah, like MVP and ST, like with the dominant era, where those
Yeah.
players were winning every GSL.
Yeah. But like, I think you were casting some of preseason with me back in December.
Yeah.
And we were literally like, okay, this guy's probably just going to win Code S.
Yeah.
Like, even when he lost some Young Chick, it's like, no. He's probably going to, not only will he make it into Code S, he'll probably win it.
You know,
And I mean,
yeah.
it speaks for himself what we've seen here tonight.
We've seen dominance from this guy. He never lost composure. Now, these two GSL champions are going to duke it out on Friday. They both have won a GSL. And it's funny, actually, we talked about this. Only TY and Cure had never been to a GSL finals before, but now they're up. Whoever won today, which is TY, of course, will face a GSL champion, someone who has experience in that booth in a grand finals. And Zest, the big favorite here. Deer, no doubt, really brushing up his PvP. And I'm hoping for a close series, but I got to go with the KT player here again, Zest.
Yeah, without a doubt, so far, Zest has shown better PvP than Deer. But these guys have had a full week to prepare. You cannot underestimate also the coach that Deer has on his side in Stork. This guy is still a pro-level player and one of the best minds in all of RTS. You can have on two hands, you can count as many people as smart as Stork at RTS games. So that is a great coach to have in his corner. He's also, I don't know, man. It's going to be closer than tonight.
Yeah, it should be much better than tonight. I mean, nothing could have been as one-sided as tonight was, but I mean, like if TY played against me in there, like it would have been more one-sided. But I mean, like that's about as like
Yeah,
that's about as like
true.
good as I can put it. Like really, very perfect, amazing play from TY tonight. But yeah. It's been a great day regardless. Like, we got to see some really, even though it was a one-sided series, we got to see some really awesome games and some great play.
I'm trying to think what you versus TY would have been in there, and I think that, like, game one would have been real fast, but then he would have seen, he's like, oh, wait, this guy's not a pro. And he probably, the games would have been longer overall, because I think he would have killed you with, like, battle cruisers or, like, Viking drops or something like that. Like, he'd get fancy for his fans. So, yeah, no, but that would have been fun. But yeah, this was a great night, Wolf. Thank you for coming down.
Anytime.
Tasos has just landed in Korea a couple hours ago, so he'll be here on Friday, back once again. But it's been great having you fill in here, Wolf.
It's been a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed casting with you, Artosis.
Yes, I am great to cast with.
You really are.
And this has been the most one-sided round of 8 and round of 4 that we've ever seen so far. Normally our round of 4s, like historically through GSL, have been stupid good, and then the finals have sucked.
Yeah.
But now that they're so one-sided, maybe that's where we get that great finals again.
I think Zest versus TY is a great finals. I think if Deer beats Zest, then he beat Zest, so it's going to be a great finals, right? So I think either way the fans win, it should be a great TVP.
Yeah, the fans always win in the end.
The fans always win.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for watching here. We will be back on Friday. And yeah, that's it for us. So, see you later.